Welcome back, everybody. My name is Gnome, bringing you yet another Mortal Kombat X tutorial. This tutorial is going to be teaching you how to use Goro's Brutalities. So without any further ado, if you would like to see a specific brutality, feel free to hop on down to the description below where you will find timestamps to help you get to each one. Otherwise, if you're interested in seeing all of Goro's Brutalities, then stick along with me. I'm going to be starting with the Kuatan warrior variation, and we'll see you there. Alright guys, so first up we have the Speed Bag Brutality. Now, in order to perform this brutality, you're going to want to be in any one of Goro's variations. Now, you must win the first 2 rounds of the match, meaning you cannot move on to round 3. You need to win round 1, and then you need to move on to round 2 and win that one with the brutality. Now, during your final hit, you want to make sure you are holding forward, and the final hit itself should come from either a Shokan grab, or, if you prefer, the enhanced version known as the Shokan slam. So without any further ado, allow me to provide you with an example. So, simply enough, obviously we have won the first round because our opponent's not going to fight back because this is, of course, for demonstration purposes. But the Shokan grab is down, back, forward, A on the Xbox, or down, back, forward, X on the PlayStation. And it should look something like this. And there we have it. Now again, as mentioned, if you would like to, you are more than welcome to use the Shokan Slam, which of course is the enhanced version. That will of course require 1 bar of special meter, but as usual, allow me to provide you with an example for that as well. And there we have it. It's a little bit stronger of course, so if you want to get in that extra bit of damage, then by all means, feel free. And that's really all there is to it, my friends. So again, remember to hold forward during the final hit, and remember to win both round 1 and 2 and finish round 2 with the brutality. If you move on to round 3, you have already forfeit the opportunity to do this. Let's go for it, my friends. And again, once more, I can never stop capitalizing on this more. Hold forward. Let's go for it. Yeah, there we go, my friends. We got him. Well, we're off to a good start. I've mentioned in many videos that I love when the characters use, their special abilities or their special characteristics, and as you can see, he picked them up with those arms, and classic Goro really beat in Johnny's face. So, on to the next one, my friends. Alright guys, so next up we have the Krush Brutality. Now in order to perform this brutality, you can be in any one of Goro's variations. Now what's key to doing this properly is your opponent must be blocking during the final hit. And you want your final hit itself to come from a Krush, which is the enhanced version of your stomp, meaning you're going to need at least 1 special bar to do this. Without any further ado, allow me to provide you with an example. So many of you will remember from the last game, Stomp, which Shiva had, and because Shiva and Goro both of the same race, it makes sense that Goro might have this ability as well. And to do that, simply down, up on both controllers. And without any further ado, there we have it. Very easy. Now what I had trouble with was the Krush, because sometimes it just doesn't enhance for whatever reason. It seems the window of opportunity to enhance it is a lot smaller than most moves. That being said, the best advice I can give you is to try and hit that right trigger or the R2 button at the exact pinpoint second that you hit the up button. And when you do the down up, do it as fast as you can. Try and do a slide with your whatever fingers or things you're using to push. Try and just slide it real quick and then hit right trigger R2 as fast as you can. So let me see if I can get that for you guys. Nah, I messed up the first one. Let's try again. There we go. So as you can see, even I have trouble still with this move because the window of opportunity is just so small. But that being said, let's get our opponent low enough. Do not forget, your opponent must be blocking for this to work. So thankfully, I've got a little gnome here to help me. Let me just place him down on the block key. There we have it. And that's really all there is to it. So again, try and practice one a couple times if you have to, because even I have trouble getting it. But let's go for it again. And down up right trigger or down up R2. Boom, there we have it. Not bad at all. I don't know, I've seen all of Goro's brutality so far, and Goro has a really nice mixed moveset of brutalities. Like, they really engage him a lot in all his signature moves, like picking people up with his forearms, that stomp right there. It works really well, and I'm very impressed with Goro so far. I kind of underestimated him at first. I kind of figured he would just be gimmicky, too overpowered, but he's actually very balanced and very impressive in how he can be. He can be spammy online, but, if you're a trained player and know how to use him, then I give you credit. That being said, on to the next one. Alright guys, so next up we have the Chest Bump Brutality. Now, in order to perform this brutality, you're going to want to be in the Kuatan warrior variation. Now, to do this properly, you must do 5 forward dashes during the match, you want Goro to have at least 50% or more of his health remaining by the end of the match, and your final hit itself must come from a chest lunge, or, if you prefer the enhanced edition, the chest charge, which means you would need at least one enhanced bar, of course. That being said, allow me to provide you with an example. So let's get our dashes out of the way first, and that is simply forward on any controller really fast. 1 2 1 2 1 2. So there's 3 4 5. It's really easy. I'll even throw my controller up here again to show you. It's simple as that. 1 2. Not hard at all. Just quick double tap on your D-pad or on the controller stick. It works just as well. That being said, next up, we need to have at least 50% or more of our health, and as you can see, we have 0 damage taken out of our health bar, so that's not going to be a problem, because obviously our opponent is not going to fight back for example purposes. Hey, I like that little pose. See that little pose Goro and Johnny did there? Anyways, chest lunge is our next thing to worry about, which is back forward Y or back forward triangle on the PlayStation, and it should look something like this. Simple enough. If you prefer, you can use the enhanced version, which means to do back forward Y, right trigger, or back forward triangle R2. And without further ado, simple as that, my friends. And that's really all there is to it at this point. So, without any further ado, one last time, we'll go over it. Remember, do 5 forward dashes. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3, there's 4, there's 5. Too easy not to do. And then make sure you have at least 50% or more of your health remaining. And again, you are allowed to use the regular chest lunge or the enhanced one, depending on your preference. Let's go for it. Yeah! Oh, man, again, Goro has such good brutalities. Like, first he rams into them, smashing their head off, and then he, like, strips the flesh from the bone. Like, that is so brutal. That is the exact definition of what a brutality should be. Look at Johnny over there laying in his own pile with like bony legs. That's so funny and like so humiliating. That's a great brutality. Again, that's one of my top favorite brutalities so far in this game. On to the next one, my friends. Alright guys, so next up we have the tail spin brutality. Now in order to perform this brutality, you're going to want to be in Goro's Dragon Fangs variation. Now what's key to doing this properly is you'll need to make it so only the third hit of the final attack from your dragon spin hits your opponent. Now this may sound a little bit confusing, but I'll provide you with an example. And of course, your final hit must come from a dragon spin, which is the enhanced version of your Fang spin. So without any further ado, let's go give you that example, because this one can be a little bit complicated sounding. Now as you can see, when we do a dragon spin, he'll spin at least 3 times. There's 1, 2, 3. So what that means is we want the third spin to hit, like so. 1, 2, 3. There we have it. So as you can see, the first 2 missed and the third one hit. Now we're going to be doing to do that Fang spin in general is down back Y or down back triangle. We're going to be doing the dragon spin, which is the enhanced version, of course, which is down back Y right trigger or down back triangle R2. So again, let's go for that and be at about this length. Let's go for it. There we have it, my friends. As you can see, it's just a matter of positioning. Now this one takes out a very small chunk of health since only 1% of that can hit, so we're going to go ahead and get our opponent down a good amount. Let's move him one more about. Yeah, that'll do. Again, this is, I don't know. This one is going to take a lot of precision and timing to get properly, but mainly just because it takes such a small chunk of health out when you do the dragon spin enhanced if you're only allowed to let the last third hit to hit, because that's your requirement, of course. So, that being said, our opponent is low enough, so again, we're going to go for the dragon spin. I want to say this is about a proper distance for the third hit only to hit, and again, that is down back Y, right trigger, or down back triangle R2. Let's go for it. Boom! Haha! I don't know if you saw Liu Kang's face hovering up in the air, but he did not seem very happy about what just happened to him. But I guess that's Goro's revenge on Liu Kang after all those times of Goro getting his ass beat in the past. So, on to our final brutality, my friends. Alright guys, so last up we have the Shokan Flame Brutality. Now in order to perform this brutality, you're going to want to be in Goro's Tigrar Fury variation. Now, Goro must be close to the opponent during the final hit for this. You're going to probably want to be touching. And then you must hold at least Y on the Xbox or triangle during the final hit to make sure this works. So make sure you hold it. And then the final hit must come from a Dragon Torch, which is an enhanced version of the Dragon's Breath, meaning of course you will need at least 1 special meter bar. Without any further ado, allow me to provide you with an example. So here we go. Dragon's Breath is a back forward Y or back forward triangle on the PlayStation, and it should look something like this. Simple enough. We're not too worried about that though. What we're going to be focusing on is the Dragon Torch, which is back forward Y, right trigger, or back forward triangle R2. And without any further ado, let's go for it. And there we have it. That's much stronger, as you can see. Much better move. And that's really all there's to it. Again, you want to make sure you're either holding Y or triangle during the final hit, and you want to be touching. And the final hit itself should come from Dragon Breath, which is back forward Y, right trigger, or back forward triangle R2. And again, I cannot stress this enough. Hold the Y button or hold the triangle button. Let's go for it. There we have it, my friends. Ah, man, again. Like, just check that out. Like, Goro just has, you know, he's got the perfect set of brutalities. Every single one of his brutalities is unique in a special way like that. I'm very impressed by. You know, like, obviously we've seen people burning before, but he uses all of his special abilities to his advantage for these brutalities, and that's what I love about it. That being said, there we have it, my friends, all of Goro's brutalities. Hopefully this video helped you out one way or another. If you did enjoy this video, feel free to leave a like or a comment down below, letting me know what you thought or what you might like to see from further videos. And if you enjoyed this content, feel free to subscribe, because I promise you, there's plenty more coming. Without any further ado, thank you all very much for joining me for this episode, and we'll see you next time, guys. Stay safe, stay happy.